A Fayetteville man was arrested for attempted rape and kidnapping after a woman says she ran into him at a party. So, according to the woman, it all started on April 13th. Now, she was at a party in Fayetteville on April 13th when police came and broke the party up. So, when police showed up at the party, everybody just ran their own direction. And she ended up getting separated from her friend that she came with. Not only was she separated, but also her phone was dead. So she was standing out on the street waiting till she saw her friend. And instead, a man named Cody Gardner came up to her. Cody asked her if she needed a ride, and she's like, "No, I'm just trying to find my friend." So he left and said that he was looking for her friend, came back, told her, "Hey, I didn't find your friend. Would you like a ride?" And at that point, she decided, "Okay, I guess I'll get a ride from this guy." So the woman followed Cody Gardner to his vehicle. When she got in the vehicle, she realized, hey, there's another guy in this vehicle. But she went ahead and got in and she told Cody where she lived. She realized not only is there another guy in this vehicle, but he's not heading toward my house, which caused her to start to panic a little bit. Then Cody Gardner told her he doesn't give free rides. She was crying, begging him to just let her out of the vehicle, and he flat out refused. Cody Gardner, the victim, and the other man got to an apartment complex on Zion Road, and Cody told her to get out of the vehicle. Now, the victim, she refused to get out of the vehicle. She wasn't going to get out willingly. So Cody grabbed her by the arm and pulled her out of the vehicle and led her to an apartment. Now, when she was inside the apartment, she was crying, hysterical. She was asking them to use a cell phone charger, and Cody Gardner told her she didn't need a cell phone charger. So the victim and the two males were in this apartment, and Cody Gardner blocked the door so that the victim couldn't get out of the apartment. And he then started requesting, quote unquote, requesting that she perform sex acts on him. And he also said he didn't get rice for free and she was going to have to give him some play. Honestly, I don't even know what that means. I could assume what it means, but I don't really know. I guess I've just never heard that before. So the woman continued to tell him no, asked that he let her go, and Cody Gardner is just straight up refusing. He then reaches for a handgun. Now, the victim is very clear when telling police, Cody Gardner did not point the weapon at her, but he held the weapon while demanding that she perform sex acts on him. The other guy in the apartment was like, "Whoa, man, you're taking things a little bit too far." And they step away from the door to discuss this. So the victim makes a run for it out of the door. At one point, Cody Gardner did catch up to her, but she was able to get away from him. She was going through this apartment complex, knocking on doors, just searching for someone to help her. The other man, the second man that was in Cody Gardner's vehicle, then caught up to the woman and offered to let her use his cell phone. She did use that man's cell phone. She was able to call her friend and she waited outside while her friend came to get her. The woman and her friend did report the incident to police, and police interviewed the woman. After they interviewed the woman, they went to go look for, Ring doorbell footage. They did find doorbell footage, and they found the woman running around, running down the stairs, visibly crying, visibly upset. They then pulled Cody Gardner in and asked him for his version of events. According to police, Cody Gardner gave a very vague version of events. Now, he did say that he took that woman to his apartment. He did say that he had a weapon. So they took all of that and they ended up arresting Cody Gardner, charging him with kidnapping, attempted rape, and aggravated assault. Now, Cody Gardner is being held on a $100,000 bond. At 26 years old, what are you thinking? As a guy, as a man, what are you thinking? You're just going to force this woman to perform acts on you and that's all going to be okay? It's not. That's not okay. And I can't imagine the terror that this young woman felt, Who knows what she thought was going to happen. Grape is terrible as it is, but also having a weapon, I imagine that she thought that she might not even survive that night.